Welcome back to the Backpacker Coach. Today we have another special episode of Kris Kremers and Lisanne Froon, of Kris in front of the cave. Is it a cave? No. You're still here? Oh, you mean you want proof? Okay, let's get into this then. I know I'm not the first person to show this, but it just so happens that I actually found this by myself without seeing this the vlog post. But regardless, I know not everybody has gotten the memo, so we're going to go over this again. So here's the image that we are looking for, and this next video clip that you're going to see is something that you need to pay attention and look for this rock right here, and pay, of course, attention to the way this little dark area is, and pay attention to the way the leaves look, and all this kind of stuff. All right. So this video was taken after you get to the top of the Pianista trail, and then you go down the other side, and somewhere along the other side is where this video was taken. As far as I understand, this is also one of those things that would be really great to be able to prove with 100%, to be able to say this is actually where this is, somewhere along this trail. So hopefully when we get to go down there someday and check this out, this is one of those spots where we need to actually verify 100%. But this next video that we're going to watch is from this other side of the Pianista trail. So I was able to stabilize it some, and also I tried to slow it down a little bit so you can also see it a little bit better, because it is kind of fuzzy. So here we go. So you can see they're walking along. There's the dog, and then there it is. There's the rock. There's the same, looks like the same cave. Everything looks exactly the same. It does look like the rock has moved a little bit. This was taken a year later, in 2015. So it does looks like the rock did shift a little bit, but that rock looks very, very similar to the rock that we have in the pictures with Kris. But other than that, this looks exactly the same. Now, if you go on from here, and we're going to watch this video on, and watch, if you keep walking on, look, it's not a cave. The trail continues on. Look at that. And I'll put a description below. You can actually watch the rest of the video of where they go after that point, but I'm not going to obviously put that all in here. Okay, let's first talk a little bit about why Kris would be bending over that way and looking back up. So if you look at this diagram, if you're standing at the bottom, and you would have some of the bushes and the trees and whatever leaves hanging down, and if you're also at the bottom of kind of this tunnel, you wouldn't be able to see very much of Lisanne, except for probably the bottom half of her for the most part. So the only way to be able to see all of her would be to be able to kind of bend over and get at a better angle so you could be able to see all of Lisanne. That is probably the reason why she's bent over like that, is because she needs to actually be able to see all the way up. And she's got a kind of a funny, goofy face, which I don't see anything wrong with that look at all. My issue with the picture is just the fact that I think she looks just a little bit too big for this image, and I think she should be a little smaller, like this. That's, my opinion. That's also possible that may not be, right at all, but that's what it looks like to me. But regardless of whether you believe things that this has been photoshopped or not photoshopped, we, with, about 99% sure that this image, is taken after the top of the Pianista trail on the other side somewhere. And that's correct in the way these pictures line up, because this photograph was taken just as there's only two more pictures after this one, and then there'd be the night pictures. So at least that is in the correct sequence. And there's nothing, at least nothing wrong with the sequence there, as far as we know. Just for a second, let's just look at everything up close, and you can be able to see that her, because a lot of people have said, her arms are tied behind her, and there's, stuff tied around her neck, and there's, different, there's people hanging out inside here, and eyes and faces and all kinds of bizarre things, which you can see that that's not necessarily the case. You can see that her left arm is right behind her, hanging right behind her, and her right arm is pretty much like up to her ear, kind of like she's kind of like saying, like, "What did you say?" kind of thing. And that's it. And you can see that this also, you can see from both the pictures that the plants and the vegetation and everything look very similar to the other picture. The evidence showing that this photo at least was taken on the other side of the Pianista trail, and that part at least we know. So thanks for checking out the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.